Kenya's David Kinjah's name is synonymous with pro cycling, both in local and international road racing. Almost at 50 years of age, the legendary cyclist has experienced the highs and lows of the sport. CGTN spoke to Kinjah, first asking how it was being the first black African to take part in a European tour. Let's take a listen.
Yeah, back in the days, it was very hard to find black cyclists, especially in the professional teams or races. So I remember in 1998, I did one of my biggest races, Commonwealth Games, in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And I realized the only black cyclists who are there, they are national teams. They come for the games once, and after four years, they're gone. But I started asking myself, why can we not have black cyclists in the pros? So I started training very, very hard, and my aim was to get pro. And actually, I got my chance. And in 2002, I signed the first contract in Italy. So I was actually the first black cyclist to sign a professional contract in Europe. They used to have a few of them, basically in France, but they had not gone to the pro level. The story of Chris Froome is also a big, long story. But basically, it's the same thing you see I'm doing here. This is Jordan. He's a young rider from Uganda. So Chris Froome was same kind, but Chris Froome was much younger. So when he started, he was only 11 years when he started training with me. But back in the days, we had very few youngsters we were working with. So he had the chance to be concentrated on. So we put much effort and pressure on him because he was the only one who was really interested. But also because his mother backed him up. So his mother was interested in everything he did. And she was not afraid to spend her money and send her places. So wherever we'll be going to the races or we had training, the mother always boosted the son. And then when he went to college, now he joined a local team in South Africa. And he had the knowledge, so he quickly rose up. But Chris Froome was a very hard-working young guy. It was very easy to coach him. I think we still have a couple of serious challenges. So I could say the first one and the most important to tackle is the mentality issue. Just like I said, yeah, if you need your kid to go to university and pass all the exams and become so, you have to invest. And that's why we pay the school fees, and we push that. We even take loans, but we don't do that for sports. The mentality is completely different. In Europe, it happens. Parents have made unions and clubs that belong to them, and they put their monies. They even take loans from the banks to buy the bicycles and spares and everything, and they keep paying. So they invest. Here, we don't invest in our sports. We have football teams, no investment. We have cycling teams, we have swimming, there's no investment. To be able to tackle the issue of young people, basically out in the villages who they would like to join cycling, but they don't know how and where to start. So with the Safari Simbas, we have a vision of expanding our project out in the villages. One of the reasons I'm in Narumoro and based there is because I'm already starting a Safari Simbas club there, and it will grow into a self-sustainable trust, and then we shall be operating it as a standalone project, just like we have here in Kikuyu. And then after there, we'll see if it stands. We go to another place, maybe Kisumu or Mombasa. So we cannot support everybody. We have very limited resources, but we have enough knowledge. And with the support, maybe government or sponsors or corporates, we can actually achieve these goals.